All right, so hi, how are you?
Hi, good. You?
Good, thank you. So today we are going to learn how to conjugate the verbs in the third person. Okay, so either he, she, or it. We are not going to see the pronouns I, you, we, and the other ones, all right? So we are only going to focus on the third person. So as you may know, most verbs at the end, we add an S when we conjugate it to the third person. So sometimes people take this rule and apply it to every verbs, but it is not the case. All right, so there are certain exceptions. So as we can see right here, I'll just highlight it, circle it, sorry. So this right here. So verbs that ends in CH, SH, SX, or O, we have to add ES at the end. Okay, so we don't only add an S, we add ES. All right, so for example, he catches. As you see, I added an E and an S at the end, okay? So I don't remove any letters from the verb. I only add um, the letters E and S. Perfect. So now we are going to see the verbs that end with a consonant and a Y, okay? So this can be tricky. I'll just think of an example. So verb that ends with a consonant and an I. So, mm, mm, mm. Rely. So it's relies. Okay, so we changed the Y to IES. Okay, so we it's the only exception that we remove a letter. So we changed the Y. We changed this to this right here. Okay. So we'll go over the rules one more time. So one trick that I like to use is I start by looking at the last letters from the verb. So for example, we'll take catch. Okay, the verb catch. So I start with the one down right here. So is the last letter of the verb a Y? Catch. No, it's an H. So we remove this one. So we cross it out. Okay, we'll just cross it out. Then we go right here. So is it a verb that ends with CH, SH, SX, or O? Yes, it finishes with CH. So we know that it is this rule that we have to apply. Okay, so we remove this one right there. Okay, we can just cross it out. We'll do another one together. Do you have a verb in mind that you would like to do?
Play.
Play, very good. So we'll start with this one. The verb ends with CH, SH, SX, or O. No?
No,
So we'll just cross it out. The verb ends with a consonant NAY. Play.
no.
No, because it's a vowel. Remember, we saw it last class, vowels and consonant. So it's a vowel. So we can cross this one out. So we know that this is the one that we have to use. We have to add an S at the end. Very good. We'll do another one just to get you in the spirit of it. So let's say the verb listen. Okay. So what's the last letter?
And
N. So it's not, what's the other one before? It's not a consonant, right? And it's not a Y at the end. As you said, it was an N. Verb ends with CH, SH, SX, or O. Listen, it
no.
ends with an N, so we can cross it out. So we know that we have to add an S.
Mhm.
Okay. So now we'll just go. You can go in the shared document that I shared with you, the Google Doc. Right. So this will be the activity that we'll have to do. So you'll have to choose the correct verb form to complete each sentences. Okay, so you'll have three choices and you'll have to write down the one that you think is not the best one, the correct one, okay? So you have to do this for all the numbers. You can start to do, like, you can start by doing only two, and then we'll correct them, and we'll go on like this. And for the second part of the activity, here is another list of words, of verbs that you'll have to conjugate, but you'll have to do them on your own without any context. But we know that you have to conjugate them in the third person. Okay?
Yeah.
And then the other part, you'll have to write sentences with the verbs. Okay? So you can
Okay.
start with the two first ones, and you can always refer to the list that we saw before that you have by email.
Yeah.
You're done?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So we'll start with the first one. So she plays the piano every day. So you wrote it with ES at the end. What is the last letter?
Why?
Y? Or do you think we'll go back to the chart? Maybe you used this rule right there. Oh, no, you didn't put an E. So maybe you said ES, right? So the verb plays, it ends with CH, SH, SX, or O? No?
No.
So we have to cross this one out. Okay, so it's not ES.
Mm.
Ends with a Y. So this one, maybe it could be this one. What's the letter before the Y in play?
A.
A. So it's not a consonant. So we'll have to cross this one
No.
out. So automatically we know
Mm.
that it's this rule that we use. So you can change your answer once we're back on the document. You can change it to S. Yeah, like this. Perfect. So he watched.
No. Feminine.
Okay, oh no, we don't. No,
Okay.
you're right. It's not like in French. We don't put
Mm.
the verbs don't have any
Mm.
they don't have, it's not like either a boy or a girl. It's for
Okay.
everything. It's not, it's easier than in French. So for this one, he watched. So it ends with CH. We'll go back to our chart. So CH, it's this one right here. So we have to add ES.
Okay. Okay.
Not like most verbs. Perfect. So you can do number 3 and number 4. Good. So number 3, the baby cries when she is hungry. So it ends with a Y and also a consonant before. So you were right. You add IES. And then for you're right. Yeah, Tom goes to school by bus. So it ends with a O. So you put ES. Very good. So you can do number 5 and number 6. So number 5, she studies English on weekends. So you put a Y Oh, so you added an S, only an S. So we'll go C. It's not like most verbs. Right here, we saw that consonant there when there's a consonant before Y,
Mm.
you change it to IES.
Oh, okay.
Very good. So the dog barks at strangers. It ends with a K, so we don't see it right here. So it's not CHSSX or O, and it does not end with a Y. So we know that it's most verbs.
Just S.
Yeah, just an S. Very
Mm,
good.
okay.
So you can do number 7 and number 8. So number 7, fix. It ends with a X. So we add ES. Very good. And washes, it's the same thing, but it ends with SH. So we know that it's the same rule as the one before. So very good. So he fixes his bike on Saturdays. My mom washes the dishes after dinner. So you can do number 9 and number 10. So the teacher teaches math to the class. So it ends with CH. So as the two numbers above, we add ES. Very good. And flies. So fly, it ends with a Y. So very good. You saw the mistake that you did earlier. So you replace
Yes.
Y with IES. Very good. You can do number 11 and number 12. So 11, she enjoys. So you added an ES, so we'll go C. So are the two last letters CH, SH, SX, or O?
No,
Nope.
no.
What was the verb already? Enjoy. So it's a Y, but it's not a consonant before. So we only add,
Oh,
yeah, it's only an S. So you can change your answer.
okay.
And he tries, so it's a consonant plus a Y, so very good. You added IES. Perfect. So you can do number 13 and 14.
Mm.
So the bus arrives at 8. So ends with a E. So most verbs, you add an S. Very good. The child pushes. Excellent. So it finishes with SH. So you added an ES. Perfect. So you can do the last three numbers.
Done.
So number 15, the store closes. Perfect, at 9 p.m. The boy carries, so it ends with a consonant and a Y, so you replace it. Very good. So the boy carries his backpack to school, and she mixes the ingredients together. So it ends with an X. So as we saw right here, an X, you add ES. Very good. So now you can go to page number 2. So here are the list of verbs. Some of the verbs are already found in the page above, but I would like you not to refer to it. Just try with what you remember, and also try without your cheat sheet this time. So the last numbers you did very well. So I really think that you are able to complete this exercise without it, and it also like help you get better at it because sometimes you won't have your cheat sheet with you. So you can start with eat, play, run, and go.
Okay.
Perfect. So why did you add an S at eat?
Normal verb.
Yes, very good. So it's like most verbs. Perfect. So why did you add an S at play?
Same.
Yeah, very good. Run also, so he runs. And goes. Why did you add ES at the end and not ED?
Ends with O.
Yes, perfect. So now you can do, have, make, and study. Perfect. So does. So as you said earlier, go and do are kind of similar, the N and O, so you add ES. Have.
Yes.
The verb have is irregular, so it's he has. All right. We'll just delete this right here. So make, it ends with E, but it's not in the list, so it's most verbs. So he makes. And studies, very good. So you replace the Y with IES. Perfect. So now you can do watch, write, read, and say. Perfect. So watches, very good. CH, so you add ES. Writes, also very good. Reads and says. Very good. So now you can do know, sing, dance, and cry. So knows, very good. Sings, dances and cries. Very good. I saw that you went back on your answer and wrote something different, which is very good. Since it ends with Y, once again, you add IES. Perfect. So now you can do the last four verbs. So tries, very good. So it ended with a Y, so you add IES. Same thing for fly. And teaches, very good. So it ends with CH right here, add ES, and helps. Very good. So now using whichever verbs you want to use from the second exercise, you'll have to write 5 sentences like this. It can be short sentences, but I want you to, yeah, at least use one verb per sentence, okay? So they don't have to be like really complex sentences, just to
Okay.
see if you're able to apply the verbs in sentences. Remember, it has to be a third person, okay? So there's no I. It's yeah, you can refer to a
Okay.
dog, you can refer to whatever. Perfect. So the dog plays in the snow. Very good. The cat watches the dog. She eats sushi. The baby makes cookies and he sings a song. So very good. So now I think you're ready for a little quiz. We're going to watch a video and we are going to, you'll have to decide um, which conjugated verb is the one you have to use, okay? So we'll go on. And I'll also pause the video and you'll have to tell me why, okay?
Okay. B.
B, C,
Uh, yeah.
Very good. So it is goes, and why is it so?
Ends with O.
Yeah, very good.
Mm. A.
Very good. So A, because as we talked earlier, it is an irregular verb.
Yes. B.
Why?
Um, Ends with O.
Yes, very good.
A.
Good. Because,
Uh, normal
yeah,
verb.
most verbs. Very good.
A.
Very good.
Same.
Because it is,
Most verb.
yeah, most verbs. Very good.
A.
Good.
Same.
Same.
Same thing.
Good.
B.
Why?
Ends CH.
Yeah, very good.
A.
Good. Because,
Most verb.
yes, very good.
C.
See, very good. Because it ends with a Y, so we replace it with an E.
B.
Very good. And passes because it finishes with an S.
A.
Good. And the close word.
C. Um, A.
A, Y.
Uh, Regular.
It's like most verbs. Yes, very good.
Most. A.
Because,
Most verb.
yes.
Mm,
Kind of confusing, this one. Can be.
uh,
We'll go back
B.
to our cheat sheet. We'll go back to our.
Okay.
So it does it finish with an Y, a Y? No.
No.
With an X.
Yes.
So we add es. Very good. You said B.
That's B. Okay.
Very good. So good job. So we are just going to go back to our cheat sheet. This sheet, you can always refer to it when doing exercises. It will be very useful. And the more you use it and the more exercises you do, the better you'll become at it. But today went really smoothly. Good job. So we'll see each other maybe in another lesson someday. So thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.